So I've heard that Nelson Mandela has died recently. Somebody sent me an email about that, and I don't know too much about him, but I know that from what I've heard, the little information that I know, he has contributed something very positive to society. Fighting for justice, equality, and fighting against racism. And seems like he lived a very long life, so I think that's a very positive thing. Um, it's not like he was a young leader that was taken away from us at an early age, such as Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., or JFK, or Abraham Lincoln. I mean, it seems like he lived a pretty long life. So he had a lot of time to help people and to promote a positive change in the society. I think it's kind of like Buddha. Buddha had 40 years to teach, and that's a good amount of time. So, I think that he's a positive individual, even though I don't know too much about him, but I feel that there is some positivity to his contributions to the society. The individual that sent me this email was comparing his death to Paul Walker and how most people know about Paul Walker, but they don't know about Nelson Mandela. Well, I don't know about Paul Walker either. I don't know about him, but just because they put it all over the media, now I know, okay, he's from the Fast and Furious, but what difference does that make? It's not a positive movie. It's not anything that's going to be helping the world the way Nelson Mandela would help the world, but it just shows the power of media and the power of Hollywood, the power of music, and how people would pay more attention to, pop stars and rock stars and actors and actresses than they actually do, like, great political figures, or, such as Nelson Mandela or Gandhi or Dalai Lama or whatever the case may be. So, knowing that, it depends on the individual, but I think that people that get involved with the entertainment business could have more of a responsibility to have like bigger impacts on society, such as what people like Nelson Mandela or Gandhi would do. It's kind of like a give and take, I mean, people that are in the entertainment business and they could become educated and intelligent themselves and try to guide people towards more of the positive, they could actually have more of a impact on society. I liken like Nelson Mandela maybe to be like a professor that works within a university, educating people within the university, and then there's people that are in the movies that are influencing people on a larger scale. So I think it is fortunate that he was able to live a long life to be able to teach for a longer period of time, and I think that's a positive thing. And it is unfortunate that his death may be overshadowed by just actors that don't really have much of a significance in our society, but that goes again to show you how our society is. I mean, you got people dying every single day, but nobody knows who they are and nobody cares. But just because somebody's in a movie and he becomes a celebrity, everybody's mourning his death, and this is the society we live in, and it's almost like people that want to make a greater impact in society almost have to put some sort of effort into obtaining some sort of attention or fame in order to make a greater impact. But regardless of the case, there's people out there that do great things. They may write books, or They may be educating the people within their immediate family or their close friends. And, everybody, influences people in different ways. So, we should try to, as we get older, try to learn from the people that are wise, so then their teachings could be something that is held within us and expressed within our lives. So people like Buddha and Osho are people that I study, for example, and their teachings in a way become a part of me. And because they become a part of me, I'm able to share those teachings in my own unique way. So I think it's very important for everybody to, in a way, study and learn to be inspired by people, that have like a lot of wisdom, but they might not be that entertaining, but that wisdom is what is going to make our lives and our work a lot more dynamic. It's like a balance between talent and knowledge and intelligence. Having both is not easy, but that is pretty much part of the aim, for people that have reached like worldwide status and fame. I think that that's what really puts meaning to what you do, is when when it's not about just how much money you make, but it's about like the type of message that you put out there to this world. And we should aim to spread a positive message within this world. And fame and money should just be something that we should not be striving towards, but that it's just something that may come on its own, without us actually putting forth effort to try to obtain for that. But the main goal should be to pretty much spread a certain message, a positive message. And in my eyes, I think Nelson Mandela and Gandhi and Dalai Lama and Jesus and Buddha and Osho, that's how they were. They were there mainly to spread a message. The fame, the money, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't.